So in this video, I thought I'd show you my 10-year-old battery electric lawnmower. This is a Erbauer mower, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's B&Q and Screwfix's own brand. This is a 36 volt mower because it takes two 18 volt batteries, and this one is the larger model with the 46 centimetre steel deck. So as I said, this mower is more than 10 years old now. I tried to find a receipt, but I couldn't find it, but it's somewhere between 10 and 11 years old now. And these are still the original 18 volt batteries. If you were to buy this mower new now with the larger 46 centimetre deck, it's £360, or you can get a 41 centimetre deck one for 300 quid. So I think I paid about the same sort of money 10 years ago, but of course battery electric mowers were fairly new then. And at the time, it came with that hedge trimmer for free. So for a 10-year-old lawnmower that's getting used every week during the cutting season, this is still going strong. And what's really surprised me is how well these batteries are lasting. And they're not very big batteries either, at 5 amp hours. That's the same size batteries that I use on my Milwaukee hand tools. So you would have thought 2 of those in there isn't going to last very long, but my lawn takes about 40 minutes to cut, and it does that with ease. Maybe the first cut of the season, if it's particularly long, or I haven't cut it for a few weeks and the mower is straining a little bit, then maybe it lasts 30 minutes, but a quick charge, and I don't have to fully charge them in those scenarios if I haven't cut the grass for a few weeks. A 10-minute charge on those batteries is enough to finish the lawn. So those batteries still have a lot of life in them yet, and they'll probably last the life of the mower actually. As for the rest, I haven't done anything to it, apart from obviously sharpen the blade a few times with the angle grinder, but it's all still solid. The only thing that I will have to possibly change some point soon is the wheels there. They're starting to break up, so maybe I'll have to put a wheel on it at some point in the next year or two. This channel has had over 15 million views, yet only has 40,000 subscribers, whereas it should be 3 to 4 times that, because over 90% of the viewers are not subscribed. Please do, it's completely free, it's only a click for you, and it really does help. So obviously I haven't had to spend anything on servicing or oil changes because this is an electric motor, not a combustion engine. And the main thing is it's quiet, reliable, starts with a flick of a switch, and it's not pumping out poisonous gases. But obviously when you're buying a cheap brand like that, my main concern was the quality of these batteries and how long they'd last. And they've been a real surprise. So after 10 years, I haven't noticed any degradation at all in these 2 batteries. And when I put them on charge, they will fully charge in about an hour and a half, I think. So when I cut the lawn, I leave them in their flat state. And when I'm ready to cut the lawn, I just put them on charge in the morning when the grass is wet. And then by mid-morning, when I want to cut the grass, these are fully charged. And this morning they've only been on for about an hour. And it's all ready to cut the grass. I think these are fully charged. Yeah, they are. In between cuts, especially over the winter, I've treated these batteries like an EV battery. I leave them partially charged, somewhere between 20 and 50% when not using the mower, and only charge them to 100% when I'm ready to cut the grass. So far they seem to be lasting well. If I needed to replace the batteries, they are currently £45 each, but I don't, and they'll probably last many more years before I need to change them, as they're still giving me a long enough run time to cut the lawn. We shouldn't be using internal combustion engines on garden machinery because they're the most polluting engines, especially 2-strokes, and you're standing so close to the exhaust. Over 10 years of using the electric mower, I've dodged breathing in 1 to 2 kilos of fine particulates PM 2.5, 8 to 15 kilos of nitrogen oxides, 20 to 30 kilos of carbon monoxide, and 10 to 20 grams of carcinogens like benzene, plus other nasty VOCs. That's like inhaling a year's worth of city traffic fumes just from mowing the lawn. So I hope that's convinced you that electric is more reliable, quieter, cheaper, and way kinder on your lungs. If you like the video, please do click the thumbs up button, and leaving a comment also helps too. Plus of course subscribe if you're not. If the video saved you time or money, a little support via Ko-fi or the Super Thanks button would mean a lot. There's over 1,300 videos on the channel, so have a browse, use the search, and have a look at the playlists. And here's 2 videos you may want to check out.